Hey everybody, welcome back to Runaway Roses. Today we are super excited to show you something that we've been needing for a long time.
Yeah, it's a Hiboost cell signal booster. We were contacted by the company to do a test on it, so we're going to see how it works.
That's right, we've never used one, so it's a good opportunity because we're going to be going out of town here real soon. So we're going to plug it in and check it out. So if you're interested, stick around.
So about a month ago, I was online researching cell signal boosters, and I just happened to get an email from Hiboost about testing one of their products. Todd and I are planning on going out west later this year, and we need something to help us out with that. So we decided to take them up on their offer, and they sent us this Hiboost Vehicle Cell Signal Booster Kit. It's the Hiboost Travel 4G 2.0 truck version, and we're going to test it out today and show you guys how it works for us. The reason we picked this location is we were here a couple of weeks ago and the cell signal really kind of stinks up here. So we thought it'd be the perfect opportunity for us to test it out and show you guys how it works. So Todd's going to unbox it, show you all the parts and pieces, hook it up, and we'll see how it works.
So we have never used one of these cell phone signal boosters. Looking forward to it. I don't really know much about them at all, so I'm totally new to this, and but we're going to take this thing out of the box. Let's look at the parts and see how we can hook this thing up. So maybe some of you out there know, I'm sure, know more about it than we do. Let's open the box up. It looks pretty simple. It's got a nice big heavy duty antenna. Yeah, I like that. So that thing's pretty cool, and it flexes. So I did notice it comes with some U-bolts. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably just mount this to our ladder on the back of the camper around with the U-bolts. So I'll mount that back there, make sure it doesn't stick up too high. So probably do that. And then it comes with the actual booster unit itself, I guess. So
It's the inside.
yeah, that's the brains of the operation here. And then looks like it comes with an external cord as well as an internal cord that hooks into one side there. So that looks like the receiver there for the cell phone, I guess, or the transmitter that goes out to the cell phone to boost the signal. So it looks pretty simple. Got a power plug. Comes with a USB plug, so you can either run, well, I guess you have to run 12 volt with that. So it looks like it's going to be pretty much plug and play. Probably do need to open up the instructions and check it out. I haven't even looked at those yet, but you know, who follows the instructions? But now I'm sure we'll go by the instructions. Get this thing working and pull it up, check out a speed test on our phones, and see what happens. Okay, Carla's got everything all spread out on the table. What are we going to do with it?
Yeah, so this is not a how-to video. We're not going to show you guys how to install it because I'm sure you can find tons of those videos online. We're just going to show you how it works after we hook everything up, and so you can see like how well it improves our signal. So that's what we're doing next.
That's right. We're going to get this thing hooked up. We'll show you what we've done afterwards and see if it helps. Let's go.
If you're looking for a cell signal booster, check out Hiboost. We'll put a link below the video to this particular model.
So I've mounted the antenna up on top up there. There you go. It's hooked up to the roof rack. It's a big roof rack, so I have plenty of options of where to put it. So I've just mounted it up here temporary for now until we kind of test it out and see where we want to put it.
Okay, so it's the next day, and we tested the booster out last night and this morning, and it seems to be helping our signal, you know, a bit. This morning I woke up and I looked at my phone, and there wasn't really a signal on it, but then whenever I moved closer into to where the antenna was, it seemed to add a bar to the service, and I think Todd may have experienced the same thing. We did what's called a soft install, where nothing is actually permanently fixed inside here. Todd mounted the antenna on top of the camper. I think about right here, Tom.
All right.
And then we ran the antenna or the cable through here, and at first we had the Hiboost amplifier up on the table, but we moved it down below and we actually moved it over to where it wasn't directly under the antenna because, like the gentleman in tech support said, it can cause some interference. And then as far as the inside antenna, we ran it from right here to the back of the camper, and it's sitting on the step right now, or actually no, it's sitting on the floor over there.
Right now Carla's phone is showing 2 bars of LTE. She's going to go ahead and plug the booster in. And then it'll take a moment for it to get going. And hopefully it'll boost it back up to 3 bars.
There it goes.
There it goes, up to 3 bars. So right now we're getting 1 solid bar worth of boost out of it.
We want to show you another way that our Hiboost is helping with our connectivity while we're traveling. So I bought this little Wi-Fi hotspot. It's called a Solis, and it's a mobile network hotspot. So wherever you are, it connects to the strongest signal. And while we've been here, we're currently near Cheyenne, Wyoming at Kurt Gowdy State Park, and we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Well, right now the signal's not great. So the Hiboost, it actually did help with adding 1 bar of service to our Verizon network on our phones, but it also helped with adding some, I think 1 or 2 bars of service to this hotspot. And it's connecting, when you log on with the app, you can see that it's connecting to the T-Mobile network, and it's adding a couple of bars of service. So I'm able to really connect well here while we're at this state park. So that's another way that the Hiboost can help you when you're traveling. We decided that we wanted to try the Hiboost out in another location. So here we are, 2,000 miles from the last place that we tried it out. We have a new camper. We've got it hooked up in a little bit different way. So we're going to try it out and see how it works this time.
Now that we're in a new camper, we're in a Lance 1172 and it has 2 slides. So we had to do the setup for the cell booster a little bit different than we did on the Bigfoot. So on this one, it has a rear slide. We did hook up the antenna to the ladder, which is on the opposite side of where the Bigfoot was. So we hooked it up on the ladder and ran the cord down through the corner of the slide over to the booster itself. And then the booster itself is plugged in over here behind the dinette, which is where the plug is. And then we ran the indoor antenna from the booster up and we put it on the dinette table. And so far it's been working well and giving us good signal. Okay, Carla and I are going to lay our cell phones down side by side. We're going to run a speed test on it with the booster off and with it on so we can see what the difference is. Let's check it out. We have the cell phone booster unplugged, and right now both of our phones are getting 3 bars of LTE. So let's go ahead and run the speed test. Let's see, so my phone's getting 86.09 megabytes download, 23.25 upload. And Carla is getting 57.65 megabytes download and 16.28 upload. So now let's hook up the cell phone booster and see what we got. Now that the cell phone booster is plugged in, let's see if the bars will go up. Yep, went up to 4 bars of LTE on each phone. So we're getting 1 solid bar worth of boost out of the cell phone booster. Let's run it again, test again, and see what we got. Okay, now that we've ran the speed test with the booster on, my phone is getting 174.02 megabytes download and 43.0 upload. Carla's getting 42.85 download and 39.14 upload. So your download actually looks worse, but your upload's better.
Yeah.
And my download
Is way better.
and my upload is better.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. It kind of depends on where we're at and different locations as to how good the test run. We've ran them in different locations, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
We ran them outside on the patio.
Yeah, we were sitting outside under the awning earlier. We ran them and they seemed to be pretty fast with the booster on.
We did find that the closer you are to the indoor antenna, the better the signal seems to be. So, which obviously makes sense if you're inside the camper and you're running that test. It seems to be a little bit better than outside, but it does help if you're outside.
We're going to run one more test with the booster on because it seems to be different every time that we run it.
Okay, so the final test, I'm getting 148 download, 40 upload, 49 download for Carla, and 33 upload on her phone. So you be the judge of how good or bad that is.
While we've been traveling, we've been using this Solis Wi-Fi hotspot, and it's been working very well for us. It's a multiple network Wi-Fi hotspot, so it works with, at least we've experienced it working with T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T, and it's worked very well. I've been able to work while I've been on the road, and if you're interested in this, we'll put a link below the video. We have found that the Hiboost does help, and you know, it just depends on where you are how much it does help, because sometimes the signals are better or worse.
From our experience, and we're not experts on this, but we have found that the booster gives us one solid bar, it seems like, no matter where we are. And we actually tried it in another campsite in the same campground on down the way, and the same thing over there. So we did find out that it helps. However, how much, I don't know. I guess, you know, if it just takes one bar to get a signal to make a phone call, then it would be well worth it. If you could make a phone call at all, then, you know, getting one bar to do that. You need a little bit of a signal for it to boost.
Yeah.
But seems to be working. So
yeah, it works well. I wish we could try it in one of these more remote areas, but we just don't really have the time to do that because I think we're going to move here soon. So
that's right. So, but if you're interested in looking for a cell phone booster, we'll put the link below for it. You can check it out. Right now, pretty positive results. It's been kind of up and down between our two phones of who's got better signal. At times, Carla's had better signal than I have. So I don't know why, but it's just kind of the way it's been.
yeah.
But hope you enjoyed the video, got something out of it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time on Runaway Roses. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.